morning. Today we are going to review the Tata Tigor XZ Petrol Revotron. Now let's see what are the major differences between the Tiago and the Tigor. On the exteriors, the major differences are the dual barrel projectile headlamps with a 3-level level, a slightly tweaked green design, and the 15-inch diamond cut alloy wheels. So what's different at the back? The most design change of the Tigor is at the rear. You get this nice split LED tail lamps, and you get this nice LED strip when you brake, shows the whole side. And now let's see what's different from the side. You got a really nice line from the rear to the front. And now, since it has such a flowing design, you might think it has very little headroom. But Tata has made the spoiler upwards to give the people at the rear much more headroom. Now let's see what's the size of the boot. A compact sedan is usually meant for. This is not just a Tiago with a boot on it. This had been think from before. So there are 3 ways to open a boot. There is one electronic boot inside which can be operated when the ignition is on. Otherwise you can open it the manual way, or there is this follow me home headlamp button. You have to press it for 3 seconds and the boot will open. 1, 2, 3. It's open. Now as you open it, it is a bit heavy, but as you leave it to some extent, the boot will take itself up slowly. And it's because of these little hinges that these come up slowly, which Tata calls it the 3-power link system. The aperture is a bit small and the loading cell is a bit high. But look at that, 419 liters of boot space, class leading in the compact sedan segment. And instead of those traditional hinges which come into the boot and eat up the boot space, no, Tata has given these gas-filled struts instead of that. So now, let's check out what Tata has done with the interior. So as soon as you settle into the cabin, you can see it's not much different from the Tiago in the XZ model. However, in the XZ optional model, you do get a 5-inch touchscreen with SD card and 8 speakers. The XZ model has 6 speakers, which includes 4 speakers and 2 tweeters. The manual AC, 12-volt sockets. You get this little storage space over here, and you get a 5-speed gearbox. Now let's see what's different. Now for the petrol, this gives 20.9 km per liter with optimum driving in eco mode. So now let's see what is the different thing. This music system is phenomenal. It has sound is super good. As you can see, you've got voice commands, source changing, everything here. It's very easy. So now, what about practicality? You've got this glove box here with a nice dampen opening, and it's a big space. Also, you get this little tray here where you can keep your cell phone, everything. You get this little space over here where the AC vents are supposed to be. That is not available in the Tata Tigor XZ or the XZ optional. So now, let's see about safety. Dual airbags, ABS and EBD. Cornering stability control only for Tata are standard for the XZ and the XZ optional variant, while only ABS. So cornering stability control, ABS and EBD are available in the XT model as well, but no airbags. That's a big letdown. You get this nice steering wheel with a piano black accent. So now let's talk about stylishness. There are little splashes of chrome everywhere in the cabin, like this splash of chrome here. The trendy body colored air vents, which are only available for berry red and copper dazzle for the Tigor. You do not get a knitted roof liner like you get in the XZ model. You do get the theater dimming headlamp, theater dimming interior lamp when you close the door, and this instrument cluster shows which door is open. So now let's talk about the seat. The driver's seat gets height adjustment. So my height, which is for reference 5 feet 3 inches, I have got good amount of headroom, and 6 footers will have headroom, so it's easy for them to sit. Now it's show you how to adjust the height. You pull this up and this will come up. You want to pull it down, you keep on doing it like this and it will gradually come up or come down. This is a really good feature for people. And you also get steering adjustment for only rake, no rear height adjustment. Let me just show you how to do it once. So it's in lock position for now. You have to pull it in a different way to make it from unlock position. Let's talk about the rear seat comfort now. As you can see, I've got good amount of headroom and a piano black accent. So now let's talk about stylishness. There are little splashes of chrome everywhere in the cabin, like this splash of chrome here. The trendy body colored air vents, which are only available for berry red and copper dazzle for the Tigor. You do not get a knitted roof liner like you get in the XZ model. You do get the theater dimming headlamp, theater dimming interior lamp when you close the door, and this instrument cluster shows which door is open. So now let's talk about the seat. The driver's seat gets height adjustment. So my height, which is for reference 5 feet 3 inches, I have got good amount of headroom and 6 foot will have headroom, so it's easy for them to sit. Now I'll show you how to adjust the height. You pull this up and this will come up. You want to pull it down, you keep on doing it like this and it will gradually come up or come down. This is a really good feature for people. And you also get steering adjustment for only rake, no rear height adjustment. Let me just show you how to do it once. So it's in lock position for now. You have to pull it in a different way to make it from unlock position. Let's talk about the rear seat comfort now. As you can see, I've got good amount of headroom and 6-footers will also be able to sit quite comfortably in the seats. You got a handrest over here with 2 cup holders that does add more. And there is edge-to-edge cushioning over here, and these seats are not too plush, not too hard. They are exactly correct and you will be able to sleep in the seat in just 5 minutes. Now let's talk about engine options. So the Tigor we have, the Tigor we have now, the Revotron 1.2 liter petrol engine. It gives 114 Nm of torque and 84 PS of power, which is pretty good for a car of this size. It gives out 1.199 cc engine displacement. It's not a turbo like in the diesel. As you can see, the engine is laid out very well, and you got your ABS here, coolant level here, your wiper wash fluid here. So now I would like to invite few people and tell how this car drives. Now I would like to show you how the rear parking sensors are shown. When you move to the reverse gear, it will show it this way if there is something behind. So now let's drive and see how this car does. I've got Internet here who's going to drive the car for me.
Hi. I should say it's a pleasure driving this. Though on highway you will feel some kind of the power is less because it is the same engine which is used for Tiago and for Tigor. If you are really using all your driving skills according to the copybook driving with the Eco, in a substantial amount of time, where I have driven almost 2,927 kilometers till now, 4 months, I am getting almost an average of 20.8. For a sedan of this shape, 20.8 I think in a city condition is quite a good amount, other than a little bit of a problem with cabin noise, which is I think it's very common with a Tata. It's joy driving this car. This interior is quite wet knitted for the Tata part. System is no question asked, as it's from Harman, so naturally no questions to be asked. Even the gear movements and the clutch is quite easy to handle, and I have already told you about my experience in case driving in case of eco mode and the kind of experience what I'm getting. AC is decent enough, could have been better. The boot is really exceptionally good. It's a good choice with your tight budget. If you're looking out for a sedan, I think Tata has given a good competition to its competitor who is coming on the way. Thank you.
Yes. So Indranil, what would you tell us about which variant to buy for this? The top end or the one below the top end which we are driving now?
See, it totally depends on your choice. But if somebody asks me, if somebody want to have optional for like going for a touchscreen, of course, top end optional is the only one they have to go. But the touchscreen is yet to get into that coziness which is supposed to be. It is still a little hard, and the working is not that smooth. It is not working that way. But apart from the touchscreen, which is coming just below the top end, it's good to go. If you have a little tight budget, you can even go for a little lower one. But the engines remain the same. The interiors are all same. I think this top end optional, which have a knitted one, which have a better one, which I thought of taking, but it was with my budget, never went. But it's a good choice for a starting sedan, somebody who wants to graduate to sedan from any small car. It's a good buy.
Thank you.